Starting five, guys, and who will be the key players? Obviously, Yao Ming is going to be a big player, but I imagine Battier is going to make a difference as well.
Shane Battier has been terrific, a Jeff Van Gundy favorite. Not shooting the ball so well, but he is a guy who can definitely make an impact.
For the Lakers, Kwame Brown is now the man in the middle.
And Radmanovich is in support of him, playing instead of Lamar Odom. Luke Walton, the other starting forward, and then Smush Parker. He will be key as he tries to get the ball to everyone, particularly Kobe Bryant or whoever has the hot hand.
Well, someone is going to have to step up. There's no question about that. No T-Mac, no Lamar Odom. Somebody for one of these teams is going to have to step up, or the superstar is going to have to outplay the other superstar.
Well, if Kobe can get his 81, we don't need anybody else to step up.
That's a good point. It's a very good point. And you never know which night is going to come on.
Radmanovich open.
The opening
wide open. And the block there by Yao Ming. Rafer Alston with the ball.
But Yao Ming, he gets out-jumped and then races back to block the shot. Vladimir Radmanovich needs a quicker release underneath the hoop.
Yao Ming out of the double team. Alston on the floor. Free throw line shot is short. Did graze the iron, so they get a fresh 24. Head open for three. Buries it.
Luther, 50% shooter from out there. Had an excellent year last year. Didn't really expect to play much. Came in, filled in, played a lot of minutes. And this year he's playing awfully well. 50% from the three-point line.
The Chicago native, the University of Illinois grad, a Final Four performance.
Luke Walton with a short shot clock. 5 on the clock when we get a foul. On Hayes. Hand check.
Battier on Kobe Bryant. Be a tremendous matchup tonight.
Luke Walton backs his way in and then loses his footing. That's trouble.
I think Vladimir Radmanovich has just gotten back from his latest commercial shoot with Geico.
Let's cut Vladimir some slack here. He's playing with a severely injured right hand.
Even the caveman can do it.
Is that why he can't shave?
No,
Oh! Kwame Brown with the block on Yao Ming. Walton dunks it down to Brown. Kwame Brown looks to take his man, then into the middle. Radmanovich blocked by Yao Ming. Got a block fest here.
Nice transition defense, Smush Parker.
Rafer Alston from deep, and it's good.
Shot Rafer's got to knock down. Takes a lot of them, but he's struggling a little bit.
These were the guys, Rafer Alston, Luther Head, who led the magnificent comeback in the fourth quarter against the Lakers on Tuesday night at the Toyota Center.
That was an amazing comeback.
They were down 27 in the fourth quarter. 3-second violation. Lakers offense looked very sluggish.
You know, the big question about Yao Ming year after year, can he get a mean streak? Can he be more aggressive? This year it's happening. The shots are up, block shots are up. He's played tremendous basketball, and I think last year losing McGrady was a great experience for him, that he found out that he could go ahead and be the man and be more aggressive.
The numbers that he had after the All-Star game last year, which was played in Houston, those are the same number he's got all year long right now. Beautiful turnaround jumper, just right in Kwame Brown's face.
Kobe Bryant brings the ball. Shane Battier, always known as a great defender, right there with him. Dumped down to Radmanovich, turns, uses the glass, and scores. Yao Ming looks like he comes up gimpy with his arm.
It's so easy, a caveman can do it, guys.
But Bill Jackson made a very appropriate comment.
Whoa! That would be a travel, wouldn't it? Time out.
Bill Jackson said it was Yao Ming's improved conditioning and physical fitness level that's allowed him to become such a dynamic force in this league.
Obviously, and one that gets a few calls with him as well. Let's check in with Lisa Salters.
Well, John, as you said, both teams playing without key players tonight. For the Lakers, Lamar Odom hurt his right knee on Wednesday night in Houston against the Rockets. He was reportedly hobbling around at the Lakers practice facility yesterday on crutches, expected to miss about a month. He is not here tonight, not even in the building. Also not here for the Rockets, Tracy McGrady, although he is traveling with the team. Back spasms have him listed as day-to-day. I spoke to him yesterday in Oakland when the Rockets were playing the Golden State Warriors. McGrady told me that the back is feeling a little bit better. He's hoping to play sometime during this road trip that the Rockets are in the middle of, possibly as soon as Sunday when they face the Clippers right here at Staples Center. John?
Lisa, thanks a lot. Back spasms have plagued Tracy McGrady throughout his career. Do you think this is anything he'll ever escape?
I think the Rockets are very concerned about it. I mean, he went down last year, missed 35 games. This team is 9-32 without him, so they have a right to be worried.
They can't win big time without Tracy McGrady. I saw him at the hotel today. He looked pretty good, but there's a difference between walking around the hotel lobby and playing NBA basketball. When I asked the Rockets about, well, why doesn't Tracy have surgery? You mentioned, John, that he's been plagued his whole career by that. They say that the surgery that is recommended for Tracy is not to enable him to play basketball. It would be to enable him to have a pain-free, productive life for the rest of the way.
That's tough on a guy like McGrady who plays so hard as well and loves to be in there playing. Kobe Bryant dumps it off Smush Parker from outside, no good. Yao Ming with the rebound.
Lakers want to get this game going up and down. Try to leave Yao Ming in the transition of no man's land.
Gets it with Kwame Brown on his back. Nice pass underneath to Hayes, who drops it in.
Great look, Yao Ming. All the attention on him. Finds a cutting Chuck Hayes, and that's what Chuck does best.
Shane Battier goes down.
The Lakers, who look like they played last night.
Radmanovich uses the glass. Nice pass from Kobe Bryant.
It's going to be harder for Kobe now because he's not practicing with the knee problems and with the fact that he's getting older now in his 11th year in the NBA. He's using these opening quarters to find his game and to get loosened up.
Nice run by Luther Head there. Houston's open 5 of 8 from the field. Kobe Bryant with Battier turn, but changes his shot.
Battier's position defense has been outstanding.
Where did he play college?
Duke.
Are we surprised?
Not at all. I'm just happy for Shane that he's in such a great situation as the Houston Rockets playing with Yao Ming and hopefully Tracy McGrady.
3-second call. Kobe Bryant, the last season, some points per game, leading the NBA, and this season's down by about 9 points, but getting his teammates more involved. Radmanovich,
Traveling.
When the Lakers came alive in the playoffs last year, they were able to find a sense of how to play in support of Kobe Bryant, not just stand around and watch. And Phil Jackson just doing a magnificent job. I think the job he's done last year and this year is the best job of his entire coaching career.
right now his team's struggling, though. 2 of 6 from the field with 3 turnovers. Yao Ming, deep shot was no good. Smush Parker wants to push it and then loses it, but because Rafer Alston reached in.
Could you imagine getting 27 shots a game, Bill? I mean, that'd be really fun. And, you know, the strange thing about that is people say, yeah, he can score 35, he shoots 27 times. But it takes a skill to be able to take that many shots in an NBA game. It's very difficult to do.
I concur wholeheartedly.
We got a little bit of a shirt pull grab by Hayes.
Effective defense by...
He really undressed him there, didn't he, guys?
That's his second,
nice pass.
Parker, another block by Yao Ming.
Is that 3 already for Yao?
2 on Vladimir Radmanovich, and then 1 on Smush Parker right there.
His career high is 7. Back out to Luther Head on the floor, drives baseline, gets it to Yao Ming, who just has to drop it down.
What a screen. What positioning by Yao Ming. Lakers are in trouble right now.
Everything going through Yao Ming. He makes the game so much easier with his passing ability and all the attention he's getting. Great cut through their head. Easy basket for Yao. All created by his excellent offensive abilities.
Fourth turnover for the Lakers as Hayes just went in and grabbed that lob. Ming turns around. Won't stay down for him. Luke Walton with the rebound.
Lakers have no life offensively. They need to get something going in transition. Yao Ming is too tough defensively.
Great D, Shane Battier.
And Yao Ming.
And the fifth turnover for the Lakers as well. Outside, Alston misses the shot.
Houston has 2 offensive rebounds already for 5 second-chance points. That will not get it done as Phil Jackson. He needs to talk things over right now.
The Houston Rockets off to a great start. Yao Ming doing it on both ends of the floor. Great block here. Gets out on the break. Sets a nice little screen. Picks up the garbage. And Yao Ming and the Rockets off to a great start.
How do you feel tonight? Yeah, look, I mean, you looked good. You looked like you were working.
You were fooled. Every time I dunk. Drop 30, 40. It fooled you. Because you believe that was about me. While I believe. Phase 5, baby. But you're not a fool. Are you?
Taco Bell's chicken enchilada grilled stuffed burrito. Marinated all white meat chicken, melted cheese, and savory smothered enchilada taste. Wrapped up and grilled to go. For the taste of chicken enchiladas, think outside the bun.
So you gonna put me in your 5? You are not gonna get in my 5 wearing that hat. Man, this hat is stylish. My 5, my rules. Okay, how about now? It really wasn't about the hat.
Who's in your Fave 5? Introducing My Faves from T-Mobile. Unlimited calls to your 5 favorite people on any network. Just $39.99.
Fearless on DVD. They humiliated their best fighters. Now one man will defy an empire. Jet Li in his final martial arts epic. Fearless. Only unrated edition this Tuesday.
Hey, think I got here by sitting on my butt all day playing video games? Come on, get out there on a Honda. Who knows? Maybe one day some kid will be playing you.
Introducing the new Honda CRF F-Series. Unplug your kids. This season, give them one of Honda's gifts that go for as little as $39 a month and get up to $200 in bonus bucks.
Welcome back. The Lakers off to a slow start as they trail Houston 14-4 right now. College basketball doubleheader tomorrow. First at noon Eastern. Number 2 Pitt takes on number 7 Wisconsin. Then at 2, Bob Knight continues his pursuit of Dean Smith. Only needs 2 more at a time as Texas Tech faces Arkansas. Those in Arkansas will see ESPN News. Holiday Hoops presented by Kay Jewelers on ESPN tomorrow. There he is, Bob Knight. Just 3 more victories, and he will become the all-time winningest coach in college basketball history.
What will the Lakers come with out of the timeout? They go to the triangle into Luke Walton in the low post. Can Kobe Bryant finally get a shot off?
He also brought Cook into the game. Kobe did get a shot off, but comes up short, and Hayes grabs the rebound.
I dump it right into Yao Ming immediately. He's on a roll. He's on the greatest 3-game roll of his career. Got 4.4 rebounds and 3 blocks already.
Battier's calling for it. Alston trying to get it to him. Finally does. There's only 6 on the shot clock. And then we get... No, that's a foul.
They had the mismatch. When Shane Battier cut through, Smush Parker switched off. Phil Jackson does not like to switch defensively to have his guards end up on a player of full 6'8" like Shane Battier. They immediately recognized it, dumped it into the post, and got the foul.
And that's 2 on Kwame Brown, so he's out. The crowd responding to Andrew Bynum coming in, who has done a terrific job for a 19-year-old this year. He's been terrific starting thus far this season.
Phil Jackson said it was Andrew Bynum and Jordan Farmar, the UCLA legend, were real keys to this team's championship success.
See Bynum in there defensively. Kobe takes it right to the glass, and Battier was behind him. Lisa, this young guy has just come leaps and bounds this year from last season.
Well, you know, John, I was talking to Andrew Bynum before the game, and I said, how does this year compare to last season? He said, it's just night and day. He said, last year I really didn't know what was going on. I have learned so much from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But he said, the biggest thing this year is that I can run. And I said, what do you mean? You've always been able to run, haven't you? And he said, I came out of high school, so I had no idea what kind of conditioning you had to have to play in the NBA. I'm in much better shape now, and I can get up and down the court just like everybody else. John?
He's done that very well. And both ends of the floor.
And Andrew Bynum has changed his nutritional habits. He's changed his sleeping habits. Even though he's still a teenager, you got to start acting like an adult.
Offensive foul.
Doesn't hurt. You get a chance to work with the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on a daily basis. Goes in a half an hour before every practice. Hey, speak of the devil.
Kareem, the NBA's all-time leading scorer and the greatest player that I ever played against by far.
You know what I always wonder, Bill? What? Is he the only guy that has, like, a shot? I mean, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, skyhook. No one else has another shot. I mean, he invented a shot.
Finger roll.
Well, yeah, but everybody can do that. No one does a skyhook. No one has ever done it.
The vast majority of big guys, John, are two-legged jumpers. And you develop that from your rebounding, and shot blocking, and defensively. Yao Ming.
Yao with another block.
Yeah, but did you see Cook going after that ball? Cook got 3 rebounds.
Yao Ming forces that miss and then sticks right with it all the time. Gets a good block there. When that ball is wedged in on the rim, it's an automatic jump ball. I think that Elmore Smith's NBA all-time record for most blocks is in jeopardy tonight. Well, he's got 4 in the first quarter.
Exactly. And his career high is 7, as I said before.
And what would that record be, Bill?
17.
Is that right?
Yeah. So with 4 quarters to go, we're on pace.
He's a hair behind if he doesn't get any more.
Well, we still have 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
But again, Yao being so aggressive, I just love to see it.
Bynum winning the tip. The crowd loves that.
So 2 jump balls for Yao Ming, and he's lost them both to each of the Laker centers.
Oh, and Bynum then comes right at him and scores.
Andrew Bynum was starting for a while. He got that starting spot because of injuries to Chris Mihm, who's out for the season, and Kwame Brown with a shoulder injury.
Oh, lucky bounce.
That's the Akeem Olajuwon jump from a 2-legged plant. Beautiful pass, Kobe Bryant.
To Luke Walton. They're almost automatic from 3. Bynum went after the rebound. Gets it back up on the iron before Battier brings it down.
Yao looking a little fatigued right now. Almost 9 minutes in. Very difficult for him to do long stretches out here.
Alston takes it right to the glass and scores. I think Jeff Van Gundy heard you because Mutombo is up off the bench coming to the scores table.
Well, we look at all the great stars in this game. It could very well come down to Smush Parker versus Rafer Alston.
Smush with it now. Down to Bynum.
Not much movement on the weak side.
To Cook and Yao Ming with the foul.
If you're going to have a passing big man, which they're trying to do with Andrew Bynum out of the triangle offense, you got to have movement on the weak side. I don't care. The greatest passer ever is not going to be able to hit guys who are standing still and allowing the defense to guard them.
They got the oldest and the youngest players in the NBA right now on the court, and they're going to go head-to-head.
Andrew Bynum, the youngest player in NBA history, and with the new rule put into effect by David Stern, that is a position that is secure now, at least until they change the rules. Which I don't think they're going to.
Well, you don't know. We're getting a new ball January 1st.
Dikembe allegedly 40 years old. I'm leaning more towards 46, 47.
Please, show some respect for this great legend.
Oh, he's the best.
Battier takes it to the paint, out to Alston. Three-pointer, off the mark. Walton with the rebound, but loose ball foul. Right now, Houston has the Lakers' number as they're trying to creep back in it, down by 9.
Now appearing on Sunday NFL Countdown, an MVP contender, a record breaker, and a rookie sensation. First, his name may be young, but he's playing like a seasoned vet.
You can't say enough about just pulling the ball down and going.
And his coach calls him the finest back to play the game. LT weighs in on those who've come before him. Plus,
you've got to look at what he's done down in New Orleans. It's been fantastic.
Can Drew Brees bring the MVP award to the Big Easy? Sunday NFL Countdown presented by IBM. The curtain rises at 11 on ESPN.
Hot bod, B-O-D for me. Check out that bod. I want your bod. Bodman fragrance spray.
It's holiday time in the city, and you'll find incredible savings on the year's coolest gifts. Like this LG 42-inch plasma TV with complete LG home theater system and deluxe installation from FireDog for just $1699.99. Or this 37-inch LG LCD with complete LG home theater system and deluxe installation from FireDog for only $1499.99. Plus, get no payments and no interest for 18 months on all TVs $999 and up. Only at Circuit City.
Remember how we used to tell people you don't need a glass to drink in as draft in a bottle? Oh, I'm hit! Ah! Yes! Well, I've found a better way. It's called the TV commercial.
Drink in as draft from the bottle, not a glass.
Oh, I'm hit.
The TV commercial. Brilliant! Brilliant!
Please enjoy Guinness Draft responsibly.
Hot bod. Check out that bod. I want your bod. Bodman fragrance spray.
Fred Hickman with his Taco Bell studio update. Warriors and Suns. Warriors really pushing Phoenix, which is going for its 13th straight win. Back and forth game. Matt Barnes, a Donald Foyle, and then Anthony Roberson giving him a lift off the bench with the three. That at that point will give the Warriors a 5-point lead, but a seesaw affair. The Suns have gone back ahead 92-90. Back to you, John. Bill, John.
Fred, thanks a lot. We talked about the oldest player and youngest players on the floor. If you compare when they came into the league for Timmy Mutombo, it was 1991. President was still George Bush, but was the father. Look at the population, how it's gone up. Crash is a much better movie than Dances with Wolves. Much better.
Dances with Wolves, that was a tremendous
It is a good movie, but Crash was a much better movie. The Bulls, of course, they were winning every championship back then and there.
Now are you going to say that the Heat are better than the Bulls, too? Or?
No. No, you're not going to hear me say that.
Guys, Lakers struggling a little bit. 21% shooting right now. The Houston Rockets #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense at 41%.
#1 in the NBA in opponent points per game, too.
A Bonzi Wells sighting.
Yep, he picked up that loose ball. Bonzi slowly been working himself back into the lineup.
And those two statistics, though, are not to be confused with being the best defensive team in the NBA.
Juwan Howard puts it on the floor. Back outside to Alston. Shot clock at 3. Howard, open jumper is good.
Juwan Howard, such a key role. And what a great story. The success of those guys from the Fab Five, coached by Steve Fisher at San Diego State. Laker loyalists here really concerned, but to see what Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Juwan Howard have done with their careers, that is truly fantastic.
The Lakers ever so careless with the basketball. Battier's for 3 is good.
If you're a Laker fan, you really have to be concerned as to how valuable is Lamar Odom to your team, because since he went out,
Kobe Bryant,
they have not won a game.
Throwing it all over the joint. Kobe not very effective early on here, guys.
Lakers second in the league in most turnovers per game. The Denver Nuggets lead that. But the Lakers, you would think that they would want to run the Houston Rockets, who played last night in a barn burner all the way to the end. The Lakers only have 2 free throws in transition offense thus far.
And they have 3 field goals and 7 turnovers. Bonzi Wells takes it right to the hole.
Think about if Bonzi Wells can play the way he played last year for the Sacramento Kings, this Houston Rocket team, with McGrady back, is as dangerous as anybody in this Western Conference.
Final, Tumble at his back, walks. You can see him take a little step as he just prepared to get that going. Lisa, Bonzi Wells, as we said, trying to work his way back into this lineup.
That's right, John. He missed at least 20 games already in this season. No secret that he and Rockets head coach Jeff Van Gundy, for whatever reason, were not getting along, and Bonzi Wells was told to stay away from the team. I talked to Bonzi yesterday in Oakland, and he said that he called Van Gundy last week and said, "Hey, coach, it's been 20 games. When can I start playing again?" And he said Jeff Van Gundy was non-committal about it, and then Tracy McGrady got hurt, and then he got the call saying he could return. I asked him what kind of shape he's in. He said, "I'm in great treadmill shape," but he said it's going to take me a while to get back to NBA shape.
Treadmill shape is a little bit different, though.
Never forget one of life's great lessons. Forgiveness shall set you free.
9th turnover. Wells might have got away with a walk, but drops it down, and Alston is there.
The Lakers are in big trouble.
This is a complete reversal from Tuesday night when the LA Lakers were up 27 on the Rockets. Rockets with a 19-point lead already as Farmar tries it. This team is all out of sorts right now. Is Lamar Odom that great?
He must be.
I guess.
They have 10 points and 9 turnovers in this game.
What does Lamar do for me? He handles the ball and sets everybody else up, guards the other team's front court big man, gets all the rebounds. You're not just going to be able to find a replacement for him off the bench.
Luther Head loses the ball, but it's a kick ball, so there's still 7/10 of a second left on the shot clock.
Lakers are going to need to go to Ronny Churi up here. The kick ball here, the goalie save, but it will give Houston the last possession here of the quarter, and Van Gundy quickly brings Yao Ming in. Yao Ming that
probably should have some more time on the clock, Bill. I'm sorry.
The three-pointer last night at the end.
What is he doing taking the three-pointer for the game winner?
He had to shoot it.
Well, if you lob it in and you miss Yao Ming,
you're throwing it very high.
You're throwing it extremely high.
Those lob passes have to go on a straight line, going ever upward, where it meets Yao Ming's hand right at its highest point.
And that ball would have landed in the second row. You look at the comparison, Kobe Bryant has taken just 2 shots, and Shane Battier's defense has been a big difference. Yao Ming as well, 6 points and 4 block shots. Get back to LA in a moment. Right now, it's a blowout. Start the second quarter as the Lakers must have started the game. Thought this was a 8:05 start. We'll get back into it right now. Nice passing to Tumble with the finish.
Bonzi Wells so hot offensively down low that they have to come with a double team. Lakers don't have anybody who can slow him down.
Bonzi Wells, one of the best guard post-up players in this league. Strong, good ability to shoot the ball. He's a beast down there.
Cook from outside.
That's what Brian Cook can do.
I was most surprised that the Rockets and Jeff Van Gundy agreed to acquire Bonzi Wells. What? They think he's not going to cause problems?
People change.
And all of a sudden when he does, they say, what? How can this be? And that's what Bonzi Wells does.
A little confusion down there. People can change, Bill. Evans puts it on the floor, then jump shot. Ooh, wow.
I'm all for it, John. I'm just wondering if I should hold my breath.
Lucas to Mutombo. Wells with it now. Cook out on him. Bonzi Wells from deep. No good. Mutombo, strong rebound. And then it gets fouled by Cook.
Lakers are not blocking out whatsoever. Phil Jackson's beside himself on that bench, but it's been the Shane Battier's show, really on both ends, stroking threes, playing the defense. The Duke graduate, the 2001 champion, the NCAA Player of the Year, the John Wooden Award winner, getting him from Memphis for pretty much nothing.
Miles Swift. That was a deal that I couldn't believe happened. You're talking about Bonzi Wells being acquired, but that deal, Jeff Van Gundy loves it. I mean, this guy is his favorite guy. Shane Battier, Mr. Professional. First guy in the gym, last guy out. I mean, just a guy you love to have.
Miles Swift, that leg is not strong enough for him to be the productive player that everybody foresaw years ago.
Battier has held Kobe Bryant to only 2 field goal attempts.
And the Lakers are walking the ball up the court. There are guys who are out there supposed to get it going, are just standing around watching.
The foul on Dikembe Mutombo, with Bynum in front of him, got his hand on his back. No, the foul's on Juwan Howard.
John, you were on the Rockets last year. How much longer can Dikembe Mutombo play?
As long as he wants.
He doesn't seem to be slowed down by age.
No. You know, he was never quick to begin with, so that's always a good start. But, you know, a guy come out and rebound, change shots, block shots. Sure, he can do it for another few years.
Juwan Howard, Battier with Evans. Grabs it, tries to spin, and loses it when he does.
You know what? Mutombo's one of those guys that you hate playing against him, but you love when he's on your team.
You know what was funny about that? When Bill said, John, you were on the Rockets last year, for a second I thought you were talking about me.
No,
you might as well have been.
It confused me.
You are the Rockets.
Oh, yeah. Oh. But I don't remember that.
How about Yao Ming, soon to pass Hakeem Olajuwon, the most NBA All-Star starts. Yao Ming will easily be the Western Conference starter in the center position in Las Vegas, February 18th.
Loading Bonzi Wells up again in the post.
Kobe comes out shooting, misses. Bynum almost had the rebound, but Bonzi Wells is in there, ahead to John Lucas.
Bynum should not try to tip that ball with his left hand. He should pull it in and reset, bring it back out. The way A.C. Green always used to be for the Lakers. A.C. in attendance tonight at Staples.
And some interesting shot attempts tonight. There's another one.
A transition opportunity. Juwan Howard caught, arguing with the ref.
There he is.
Mutombo, and we get the wag of the finger.
We got the finger.
Well, my night's complete. Juwan Howard turnaround.
Hopefully the Lakers' night is not complete with only 14 points here.
This team is just being outworked, out-hustled, out-everything.
And after the disappointing loss at Dallas, where they really had a chance.
Oh! Gilby again! And again the finger wag.
Wow.
And then Wells loses the ball, and that's a double dribble.
Dikembe Mutombo, the third leading shot blocker by the numbers in NBA history. First, sends Brian Cook back, waved to the crowd, said, not around here. Maurice Evans comes in, tries the same thing, and the Lakers have been shut out on all fronts.
Was always to catch the perfect wave. And then I realized I caught 3.
The all-new Lincoln MKX with all-wheel drive. The perfect car for endless summers. Life's calling. Where to next?
This is the legend of Muhammad Ali. Float like a butterfly.
Sting like a bee. Now available.
I've done something special.
Bring home the greatest on DVD.
I'm a world figure.
I am from the House of Shock. His life.
Who's the top of the world?
His legend.
History will be written.
His words.
That alternative is justice.
I am America.
I am the greatest.
I'm the champion of the world.
Ali Raf DVD available now.
Eat lunch in a crunch? Then Pizza Hut's got you covered. Come to Pizza Hut for our all-you-can-eat lunch buffet for just $5.99. Enjoy endless oven-fresh pizzas, pasta, crisp salads, and mouth-watering dessert that's ready when you are, and only $5.99. The all-you-can-eat lunch buffet at Pizza Hut. Go for the good stuff.
If you've wished for a Saturn Ion all year, or a Saturn Vue, or maybe a Saturn Aura, here's something that'll make your wish come true today. The Saturn Red Tag event. The price on the tag is the price you pay. And all 2007 Saturn models come with the GM 100,000-mile, 5-year powertrain warranty. It's that simple. See some red, save some green. It's the best time of the year. Look for the tags and get special deals at your participating retailer on all 2007 Saturn models.
Backwards is back. The stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. Melted delicious cheese stuffed inside a golden brown crust. You just gotta eat it backwards. And it's only $10.99 for a large one topping. For the pizza you eat backwards, go for the good stuff.
ESPN's presentation of NBA Friday, brought to you by Lincoln, Reach Higher, and Oledia, redefining high def.
Welcome back to Los Angeles, where again, do not adjust your set. 34-14, Houston, the team that's coming off the back-to-back. There's Dikembe Mutombo with a little chuckle on the bench as he comes in and plays a few minutes, picks up a couple of blocks rather. Yao Ming has 4 blocks.
How about this one, guys? Lakers have 5 made field goals, and they've had 6 of them blocked. 4 blocked shots, and they have field goals. Unbelievable.
Shot selection, a major problem for Los Angeles. They're going right into the teeth of one of the league's top defenses. And finally, Kobe Bryant out of that timeout, able to get something going for his first hoop of the night. 2 for 5 shooting, does have 6 points overall with free throws.
Well, he got Battier on his heels, and that opened up just enough for the jump shot.
Traveling.
Look at the way, though, Shane Battier fed that post, allowing Yao Ming to get a good offensive look. Even though it ended up in a traveling violation. Jeff Van Gundy can't believe it.
Lost art passing to the post, Bill.
I know your dad was brilliant at that, even though he didn't play with a great offensive post player.
Bryant again. Battier just stays with him, gets a hand right in his face. Yao Ming with the rebound. Lucas, nice spin to avoid Kobe Bryant. Lucas comes up gunning, misses. Ball kept alive and then knocked out of bounds.
Shane Battier, what a job on Kobe Bryant tonight. Forces a turnover there.
He's got the size and strength.
Steal here. He is just making it as difficult as possible. Look at the hand in the face. Never leaving Kobe Bryant. You can't stop Kobe Bryant, but you can make it as difficult as possible, and Shane Battier is doing a wonderful job of that right now.
He attacks defensively with a mindset of the initiator of the action. Dave Cowan used to play defense like that.
Travel on Juwan Howard. There's Kobe's early numbers, as you can see. Why is it the guys don't get their hands in faces of shooters more as opposed to hit them on the elbow all the time?
Careless, lack of preparation, lack of teaching.
Cook, up the mark. Kwame Brown gets it back. And turns it over to a guy. Does turn it over to somebody about a foot shorter than him. NBA TV on Saturday, Cleveland, Orlando, coverage beginning at 7, and TNT on Thursday. Detroit, Cleveland, followed by Washington, Sacramento, coverage beginning at 8 o'clock.
At the top of the show tonight, John, I mentioned that the 2 players that really needed to shine for LA to succeed without Lamar Odom. Smush Parker and Kwame Brown. Smush has 1 point. Kwame has yet to score.
Did get that steal and then gets fouled by Lucas. He gets run over by a guy who weighs half his size.
The quickness that Kwame Brown has to come with, not giving up anything, as Yao Ming has incorporated the Shaq, lower the head, use it as a battering ram offensive move. Yao Ming, though, has lost some weight. I think that's helped his productivity and efficiency as well.
Cook has to chase down the ball, and then the pass for Kobe Bryant. Kobe either wasn't waiting for it or wasn't where he wanted it.
Well, again, Shane Battier right there forces that turnover. He's out pressuring Kobe Bryant outside the three-point line. I mean, this guy, you just got to love Shane Battier the way he approaches the game. How many turnovers are we looking at here tonight?
21 total turnovers in the game tonight, as well as 21 total baskets made. That's both teams combined. Yikes.
It's a little sloppy, I'd say.
Yao Ming's going to go to the line.
And the Lakers, they need this game. I mean, they're a game behind Phoenix. You old enough to remember when they were talking about the decline of the Phoenix Suns when they were 1-5 this year?
I think that was you and I, because we were doing their game.
The Lakers are a team that has shown the ability to come back. This year, they have overcome deficits of 10 or more points a number of times. Versus Phoenix, they won all 4 of those games.
Well, they better get started right now.
Yeah, but we've also been in this building on a Friday night when Detroit came in here and absolutely embarrassed the hometown Lakers.
Luke Walton back to Kobe again. Battier doing a nice job, shuffles his feet, and this time he gets called for the blocking foul.
This Laker team is 6th in the NBA in scoring. I mean, we're looking at 16 points with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
They average 102 points a game.
They're not running. They're not rebounding. They're not denying post-up. They're not denying guard penetration.
Well, really, they're not getting a lot of shot attempts because they're turning the ball over.
And the shots they do take get blocked.
That's true. I think we might see Kobe Bryant become a little more aggressive here. Certainly without Lamar Odom, who's really the number 2 scorer on this team, who's an established scorer. I know Luke Walton scored well this year, but Kobe Bryant has just got to pick up his level. He's got to get back to the 27 shots a game as opposed to 18 where he's averaging this year.
It was nice to see Kobe acknowledge that he's now reading the books that Phil Jackson has been giving him, as opposed to in the old days just taking them and putting them in the circular file.
Yao Ming. Oh, what a pass. Is it off?
We have seen magnificent passing from Yao Ming tonight. The growth, the evolution of a true superstar. Phil Jackson has seen enough. Where is Ronny Churia? 3 assists, Yao Ming. What a performance.
I'd love to see Ronny Churia because you know he's going to come with some energy, and the Lakers have not done that at all tonight. Down by 20.
This season, what would you rather have? Roasted chestnuts? Or a double portion of slow roasted beef brisket topped with real cheddar and a sweet smoky sauce? Quiznos Smokehouse Beef Brisket Sub. Toasty.
Hey, what's up?
Steve Wade.
I can use some help. Yes, it is. My dream is to leave the world a better place than I found it. Good job, buddy. Yo! Hey, Coach.
The new 2007 Lincoln Navigator. Enough room for a basketball team. Life's calling. Where to next?
Whatever it is, you can get it on eBay.
It's game time when the rim finish. What a finish from the Ingersoll glass. What a block by Howard. Unbelievable play. Off the hustle. Oh, what a play. Board and shoot. Barnes for 3. Oh, my. Oh, I don't believe it went in. Miller to Hamilton. 2 seconds. Block. Oh, it's over. How about that defensive play?
Fred Hickman with a Sports Center in-game update. The Suns won their 13th straight, but they did it the old-fashioned way. They had to earn it. Boris Diaw in the middle of that play to Stoudemire, triple-double for him. The Suns winning their 13th straight. And the Bucks at Chicago in a good one. Watch Ben Wallace on the left wing with the sweet dish to Tyrus Thomas. He had 6 assists to go along with 27 rebounds and 10 points in the Chicago win. John?
Fred, thanks a lot. What about the triple-double for the young man, Amari Stoudemire, one of the best big men in the game right now? But this is the guy who is the best right now.
Yao Ming on his way, a totally different game than Amari Stoudemire, but the back cut on the ill-advised double team, you're not going to be able to impact the passing vision, but coming in with a double team there, and the handoff to the cutting guard on that back slice. Yao Ming's vision, and when I asked Shane Battier what amazed him most about Yao Ming now coming over from Memphis and Duke for the first time to be his teammate, he said that he was stunned at how brilliant of a basketball mind Yao Ming has, not having the background and exposure to the high level of basketball that we have in the United States. When I first saw Yao Ming play in the 2000 Olympics in Sydney, I was stunned, not only by his potential, but stunned by his guard play and the lack of coaching that Yao Ming had received in China.
Walton just has to create something because there's nothing there. I should say that while I'm calling Yao Ming the most dominant center in the game, that Shaquille O'Neal is injured, and that is why I'm making that claim. Shaquille O'Neal is not 100%. When he gets back to 100%,
I'll take Yao Ming over Shaquille O'Neal right now. I can tell you that.
Well, Shaq's not playing.
If he was playing.
If he was 100%?
Yes.
Kobe from the outside.
When Yao Ming torched Shaq this year,
I was there.
That was the biggest disparity in Shaq's Hall of Fame career in terms of getting outscored by his head-to-head opponent.
Really?
Nobody has ever outscored Shaq by more than Yao Ming did in that game, when he outscored him by 18 or 19 points.
Yao on cue. Oh, there's your guy, Ronnie. There's your guy.
The street fighting man.
Don't think they want him taking that shot, though. Get in the paint, Ronnie. Come on.
Smush Parker weaves his way in, and Yao Ming just changes the shot.
Tremendous defense. Like Hakeem Olajuwon. 5 block shots now, leading to fast break opportunities. The Lakers situation becomes ever worse.
Plus he gets a breather at the other end of the floor on that one.
That's what you want to do as a big man. You want to play in the fast break game, which Yao Ming certainly can, but you're not going to be a finisher on the fast break. That's Amari Stoudemire. Yao Ming is going to be the initiator.
Speaking of Amari, how about Chicago and Phoenix? Two teams that got off to slow starts, and both of them really rolling now. As Kobe finally hits another one.
He's got 13 now. To give a quick look to the officials, wondering what the call was. Nice hands by Luke Walton, and then Juwan Howard reaches in and grabs his jersey.
Great foul, Juwan Howard. Smart veteran play. But Luke Walton with great defense on Luther Head. Gets the deflection. Off to the races, and a great foul by Juwan. Knew it was going to be a layup. Luke Walton playing terrific basketball for the LA Lakers this year. Improved his shooting immensely over the summer. One of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Well, he and Richard Jefferson worked relentlessly all summer long down in San Diego in the off-season where they live. Sadly, Richard Jefferson is hurt right now and is not able to show the fruits of that diligent work.
Head with a strong rebound off the Kobe Bryant miss. Great for Alston. Off the mark. Bryant with the rebound, wants to push it.
Finally, some running opportunities here.
Pulls up with the jumper that's just not going. Turiaf, strong after the rebound. Yao Ming with yet another block, his 6th on the night.
What is the NBA record for most blocks in a half?
Look out, Elmore Smith. 17 coming up.
Kobe over Battier from deep.
You couldn't play better defense.
Can't defend that shot.
Exactly. Kobe Bryant, the 3rd leading voter in All-Star early results. Jeff Van Gundy realizing a sense of a momentum switch here. He's going to get a quick timeout. They need one badly.
The Lakers have crawled to within 14. It's time for Houston to reevaluate.
I smoked weed and nobody died. I didn't get into a car accident. I didn't OD on heroin the next day. Nothing happened. We sat on Pete's couch for 11 hours. Now what's going to happen on Pete's couch? Nothing. You have a better shot of dying out there in the real world. Driving hard to the rim, ice skating with a girl. Now you want to keep yourself alive? You go over to Pete, sit on his couch till you're 86. Safest thing in the world. Me? I'll take my chances out there. Call me reckless.
Hey, what's up?
Steve Wade.
I can use some help. Yes, it is. My dream is to leave the world a better place than I found it. Good job, buddy. Yo! Hey, Coach.
The new 2007 Lincoln Navigator with enough room for a basketball team. Life's calling. Where to next?
You were fooled. When I scored from anywhere, when I silenced the crowd, you were fooled because you believed that was about me. While I believe it takes 5. But you're not a fool, are you?
Wield the power of 2 epic adventures from DC Comics. When the world needs heroes, no one else is in their league. Justice League Heroes, the video game, rated teen. And Justice League Unlimited Season 1 on DVD.
This year, when she asks you what you want, might be nice if you had an answer, like the Craftsman Digital Level. Super accurate, right side up or upside down. If you want it, ask for it. Craftsman at Sears.
Fred Hickman with a SportsCenter 30 at 30 update. In NBA action, the Suns have beaten the Warriors in a wild one, 105-101. Boris Diaw with his 5th career triple-double. The Suns have won 13 straight. Baseball, Vernon Wells and the Blue Jays have reached a deal on a 7-year, $126 million contract. However, that deal does need to be approved by the Players Union. That okay could happen by Saturday. And Falcons coach Jim Mora has apologized for comments he made on a Seattle radio station, saying he was joking when he said he would leave the Falcons if the chance to coach his alma mater, Washington, came up. Back now to Messrs. Saunders, Walton, and Beverly.
Fred and Mr. Mora was definitely out of line about that, not only because coaching his own team, but because there's a very good coach at Washington and a good man by the name of Tyrone Willingham right now, so you don't start talking like that.
Yeah, that was inappropriate.
I concur that Tyrone Willingham is a tremendous leader of young men.
Yao Ming wants it, got Kwame Brown at his back. Takes it into the paint, spins one way, little you can't stop that. A 7'6" guy knocking that one down.
The completeness of Yao Ming's game on full display tonight. 12 points, 6 boards, 6 blocks, 3 assists. He is on his way to a quadruple double, joining the likes of David Robinson, Akeem Olajuwon, and Alvin Robinson, Nate Thurman, players who have had a quadruple double before.
Kobe Bryant on a roll, as is Yao Ming. Let Santa send you to the 2007 NBA All-Star Game. Enter daily for a chance to win at www.nba.com/SantaSweeps.
So, speaking of that All-Star Game, is Allen Iverson going to be able to play if he's voted in by the fans, which he always is, but if he's not on a team at that point?
Well, he'll still be on Philadelphia. Yeah. He'll still officially be on Philadelphia. That'd be great. Shane Battier, deep. 3-pointer is good.
Kobe Bryant was 16 of the last 18 for the Lakers, and yet they still trail by 19.
Shane Battier, what defense?
Gets it ahead. Oh, great drop off. Back. Just terrific play. Luther head back to Shane Battier after Battier's great defensive play. This equals their largest lead of the game at 21.
Shane Battier showing why he was a high lottery pick, 6th, I believe, out of Duke University.
Nice speed by Luke Walton there.
Lakers have been going at Luther ahead in the post, regardless of who he's been guarding all night. It was Rob Monovich early, that time Luke Walton. That's about the only thing that's worked for him, except for Kobe Bryant over the past couple minutes.
You can pass the ball too high, to Yao Ming, and you can also pass it too low to Yao Ming.
Bring it into his wheelhouse. Kobe Bryant here, double team. Juwan Howard, nice job. It is Shane Battier who's everywhere. A strong layoff there. When both guys converged on Luther Head, nothing that the Lakers could do. Too many of them stopped in their transition defense. Beautiful.
Brown with the finish after the dump off from Kobe Bryant.
Kwame's first shot attempt of the night. I didn't know he was out there. I'm sorry. Was it?
What happens, John, when you win on a big game like Tuesday night on the road against a team, you handle them easy, and you just come back and go, well, they played last night at Golden State. They're not going to be ready. All we got to do is show up. Tracy's not playing. But Yao Ming,
man.
This is the best I've ever seen him play.
5 on the shot clock knocks it in. 16 for Yao Ming.
I love the way they're double teaming. Juwan Howard is just doing a brilliant job here, waiting at half court, knowing that Kobe Bryant, so much of the Laker offense right now, get the ball out of his hands, and good things will happen for his team.
Don't forget, coming up at the half is the Toyota halftime show with Fred Hickman, Greg Anthony, and Tim Legler. The Suns, unlucky number 13, as they went for their 13 in a row. I think I know how that went out. Pierce out dueling Carmelo. And still no answer for the 76ers. Where will Allen Iverson end up?
Hopefully somewhere soon. Because I'm really getting tired of talking about it. So much speculation. No one's going to tell us what's exactly going on.
Well,
Get it done, Billy King.
Just
please.
go to the owner, the 76ers. He'll tell you.
Ed Snyder. The big losers here are the fans. The fans love watching Allen Iverson play. You saw the diminutive crowd at the Wachovia Center the other night. Celtics win there.
I still never understand, unless a guy has a disciplinary problem, what is the advantage of sitting him down while you're trying to trade him?
Well, I think they're scared that they're going to get hurt. That's about the only reason. It's Ray for Alston.
No. You're going to get hurt at the box office. Even after them. Houston ends the half, much the way they started it, with a little rush. It was 8-0 at one point, 53-35. Let's check in with Elisa Salter.
Thanks, Sean. Shane, Kobe Bryant has 18 points, but he is getting nothing easy. How are you able to make everything difficult for him tonight?
Well, it's tough. He's one of the greatest players of all time, and we're trying to make him work. He's going to score his points. He's that good.
But, I mean, just case in point, at the end of the half, that steal you had, you end up getting the layup on the other end. How are you able to really get into him like that?
Well, I'm not the fastest guy in the world, and all I can do is play disciplined defense and make him shoot over the top.
Now, if there was any concern that you guys might be a little flat tonight playing the second game of a back-to-back, that's certainly not the case. The Lakers, in fact, look a little bit flat. What are you sensing out there on the court from them?
Well, this is a big game for us. We lost a tough one last night, so we want to come out, establish our tempo, and play with a lot of energy tonight.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.
John?
Thanks a lot, Lisa.
That's all right.
Lost a tough one last night, indeed, up 4 with 20 seconds left. They wind up losing that one, so they heard it from Jeff Van Gundy, and they have responded. Kobe Bryant is getting his points, but it's tough, and the Rockets are rolling right now at halftime.
He's 6'11", and he just disappears with Yao Ming around. But you look at Yao, he gets the nice fadeaway here. Look how high he gets the ball. Kwame Brown jumping high. He's got no chance to get that shot. A fadeaway jumper by Yao Ming, can't touch it. Here the jump hook. Look at Kobe Bryant over the rim, and still he can't touch it either. Yao Ming has been sensational tonight. 16 points, 6 boards, 6 blocks, and 3 assists. Everything for the Rockets has gone through Yao, and everything's coming up roses right now.
The form on Yao Ming's jump shot, that is just picture perfect. And the flex, the release, the snap of the wrist.
It's a high 80% free throw shooter, almost 88% from the free throw line. The skill level of Yao Ming is as good as anybody at this size that we've ever seen.
Ray for Alston chased down by Smush Parker, who comes up with a great steal, backhands it to Luke Walton.
Laker fans can only hope that's a portent of signs to come. Smush a quiet first half, to say the least.
That is to say the least. Yao Ming kept it alive, but Luke Walton comes out of there with it. Kwame Brown to Luke Walton. Looks to drive. Dumps it off to Kobe Bryant. Gets bumped by Yao Ming, but no call.
Lakers need good transition defense, something that was so elusive in the first half.
How about any sort of defense, Bill?
You allow Houston to shoot nearly 60% on your home court on a Friday night on a game that you need to win to keep pace with Phoenix that tops the Pacific Division.
Wasted possession there.
If Houston were in the Eastern Conference, they'd be the best team in the East.
If you were in the Eastern Conference, you'd be the best team.
The three of us.
You guys haven't.
Monovich from deep misses. Battier with the rebound.
24-second shot clock violation here in terms of the clock never started.
Yeah, that's exactly. The violation was on the guy operating the clock. Let's check in with Lisa Salters.
Well, John, I just talked to Kurt Rambis, and I said, how come the Lakers look so out of sort tonight? And he said, I think our guys just got discouraged early because they weren't getting any easy shots. Yao Ming has been blocking just about everything that we put up inside. But he said the problem for us is we're not executing our offense. The guys get excited when the offense is clicking, but the bottom line is we've got to concentrate on the defense. If we can get our defense together and make that a priority, everything else will fall in line. John?
So thanks a lot. And, of course, they go right back into Yao Ming. His shot won't go this time. But Houston comes out of there with the rebound. Then the loose ball, Walton gets it. He doesn't have a real good handle on it. So he throws it back to Kobe Bryant.
January 1st can't come too soon, can it?
Exactly.
The new ball coming in.
The new ball coming in? You mean the new ball going out?
The new ball going out, the old ball coming in, which is the new ball. Who knows?
Which Steve Nash has said that he doesn't like he likes the old ball, but he doesn't like the idea that they're trading in mid-season.
Right, he's got used to it.
But how about the fact that Vince Carter made 9 3-pointers in his last 2 games?
Kobe Bryant from deep.
Big one there. Cut it to 15. Try to get some life into these Lakers.
Rarely do you see Kobe shoot a set shot. You're not old enough to remember this, but your dad used to shoot a ton of set shots. It's unbelievable.
I thought that was just Bob Cousy.
No.
the running one-hander, you know, with the knee up. The Coos.
Houston so efficient offensively in the first half. It's early.
Defensively.
Oh, and Shane Battier misses a chippy, so they're 0 for 3 from the field, and they've turned it over 3 times. Walton goes in, no call. Inside of that park is Hayes.
Lakers can take advantage of the fact that they're playing at home. The referees have put the whistles in their pockets.
Where's the crowd? Let's go. Get them pumped up. Make it a run.
But you need something to cheer about.
Well, we got it down to 13, you know? I say we, the Lakers.
Well, that could mean a lot of teams when you say we, John.
I played for both.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Kobe Bryant trying to fire his team up right now. Down 13.
Totally new Jeep Compass with an available full-time Freedom Drive 1 4-wheel drive system, a high-tech dual VVT 172 horsepower engine, and still 30 miles per gallon on the highway. Jeep Compass. It's freedom in a whole new dimension.
With unmatched technology and innovation years ahead of its time, we've pushed the boundaries of high definition and tested the limits of reality. The new Pure Vision Plasma Display, only from Pioneer.
Today's your big day, huh? That is right, my man. I'm stepping into the starting five, and I'm gonna bring it. Too bad I won't see that. After all, it's my training with our kid that helped you get there. Whoa, I didn't see you putting up 20 and 12 against Millburn. And weren't you snoozing till noon the next day while we went for a few miles on Nike Air? Hold up. So we're sort of teammates? You like working together in this thing? You got it. Yo, that's kind of touching, man. Are you crying? No. Seriously. Just allergic to my pillow. New Nike Air. Get us a Foot Locker.
This season, what would you rather have? Roasted chestnuts? Or a double portion of slow roasted beef brisket topped with real cheddar and a sweet smoky sauce? Quiznos Smokehouse Beef Brisket Sub. Toasty.
Fearless on DVD. Fearless. Only unrated edition this Tuesday.
This copyrighted telecast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
ESPN's presentation of NBA Friday, brought to you by Lincoln, Reach Higher, and Olivia, redefining high def.
Lakers on a 10-2 run, bridging the second and third quarters. That's why they've got this down to 13. As they're saying, everything old is new again, John.
Out with the new and into the old. The new ball? Let's get it out of here. We're going back to the old ball. We remember the new Coke? No. We got to go back to the classic Coke. Michael Jordan, let's go with number 45. No, I don't think so. We got to get back to old number 23. And 24, Kobe Bryant with the New Jersey. Will he decide to go back and go classic to number 8? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think Kobe's the type of guy you could put number 151 on there, and he wouldn't care.
The best intentions of the marketing people. Got to feel for the tough position that Spalding is in. One of the NBA's longest, most loyal sponsors of this great league.
Well, it's not their fault. No, the NBA just thought they had a better product, and they didn't. Kobe Bryant has awakened, now with 25, and the Lakers cut it to 10.
Jack's awakened as well. 9-0 run right now.
Well, the Rockets have missed their last 6 shots, dating back to the second quarter.
Oh!
Finally, something going to the hoop.
Finger roll from the Yowza. I like that.
18 for Yao Ming. Looking like George Gervin down there.
Is he playing MVP type basketball, Bill? Yao Ming?
Yes.
Thank you. I can't believe you agree with me.
So is that guy.
Well, they're winning games. Yeah, they've not really been in a situation where they have been near the top of the league. Yeah.
They're an upper echelon team right now.
Battier into Yao Ming, gets pushed from behind by Kwame Brown.
Complete frustration by Kwame.
Great position, Yao Ming. Shane Battier, of course, the guy dumping it in there. Right on time, right on target. Sets up Yao Ming for an easy one, and he gets fouled.
But 3 fouls now for Kwame Brown. How long does Phil Jackson go with him?
Well, what do they lose, Bill? 2 points?
Kwame Brown has 2 points.
And Bynum had more activity when he was in there.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised that with that foul of actual capitulation by Kwame Brown, he doesn't come with Andrew Bynum at this juncture.
That was the Lakers' 7th foul of the game. 7 fouls, and we're in the second half.
And they're getting pounded.
What does that tell you?
You think you get a little bit more physical and try to capitalize on the fact that you're playing at home.
Like, let someone know you're here.
Kwame Brown. Kobe Bryant. Tough jump shot. Won't go. Yao Ming with the rebound. Alston over to Luther Head. Thinks about the 3.
Kwame Brown had a tremendous game on Tuesday night in Houston. He is being badly outplayed in all aspects tonight. Shane Battier can't believe he's not going to the wow. Game is getting very physical.
And yet the Lakers complaining about it went off of his knee. Yeah, it was after you chopped it down.
So it'll be Rockets ball with 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Try to keep it on this side of the court if you're the Lakers defensively.
Alston bumped by Smush Parker. Shot clock at 4.
That's a tough shot. The 13-foot runner.
Luke Walton into the paint. Back out to Kobe Bryant. Another deep three-pointer. Short this time. Kept alive. And Hayes comes down with it. Flushes it.
Great hustle. Chuck Hayes. And the gimp. Gets up high enough to get a dunk in down there.
That's what he gives you, though.
That's what he does. He plays as hard as anybody, and that's why he's in this league.
Well, Chuck Hayes came to this team last year out of the D-League, which is now called the Developmental League.
Smush Parker, three-pointer is good.
Big shot there. The Lakers back within 10. Houston had a nice little run. Smush Parker finally knocking one down.
Alston weaving his way.
Yao Ming's got to command that ball. Take it right to the hoop. Just punish Kwame.
Well, the jump hook won't go. Kept alive, but into the hands of Smush Parker. And here come the Lakers again.
Lakers playing some defense, leading to rebounding. Smush Parker, can he maintain? No.
Deep three off the mark. Ed tried to bounce pass down to Hayes, but gets tipped and knocked out of bounds.
Now Phil Jackson comes with Jordan Farmar.
And Bonzi Wells will come back in for Houston.
Jordan Farmar, who's played much better as an NBA player than he did for the 2 years he was at UCLA.
Boy, he's tiny.
Farmar?
Yeah. Small guy, but great athleticism. Phil Jackson feels like he's going to be a big part of this team. There's Battier. Knocks one down on the out-of-bounds play underneath. Hate to give up an easy shot on an out-of-bounds underneath, Bill.
The Lakers have not defended well against the baseline out-of-bounds tonight. And the execution by Houston, the crispness of coming off those screens, just beautiful.
Kobe Bryant drives, gets it up on the iron, earns a trip to the free throw line.
The problem you get here is when Kobe gets into this kind of mode, is everyone just stands around and watches.
Right.
And then, if Kobe cools down, it's very difficult for those guys to get the feel back. They feel like they're not been part of the game for so long. As Kobe's going off, I mean, it's difficult.
Well, it's interesting. Allen Iverson, similar situation. We talked to Mo Cheeks, and he said Allen Iverson's the most dangerous player in the league to the other team and to his own team. He says they'll run plays for other guys, and the shot clock will wind down, and they'll just say, "Where's Allen?" and give him the ball because they panic. And a similar situation here with Kobe Bryant, I'm sure.
And it was nice to hear Phil Jackson say so many nice things about AI.
He did. Yes, he did.
The interim, strong as it was for the Lakers, they just don't think that they're going to be able to satisfy Philadelphia's needs.
How about this one? Lakers that are not named Kobe Bryant have had four free throw attempts at 21 points. 4 free throw attempts at 21 points. His name's not Kobe Bryant.
For the rest of the 11 guys on the Lakers.
Yeah.
That won't get it done.
Not a whole lot of activity, I would say, there, Bill.
Good hustle by Kobe there, but the ball will still belong to Houston with only 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Kobe Bryant, an outstanding defender when he wants to be, forcing Bonzi Wells into an ill-advised decision and then diving to try to gain possession for his Lakers.
Again, 3 on the shot. Oh, that's terrible, Radmanovic.
Terrible foul.
Fouls with 2 on the shot clock.
The inability to prepare yourself defensively by getting in proper position before your man ever gets the ball just causes the Lakers another nightmare.
Well, it's Chuck Hayes at the three-point line. Why are you up there near him?
Bonzi Wells spins on Kobe. Kobe strips him. Ahead to Radmanovic, who finishes at the end.
Beautiful look away by Kobe Bryant. Kobe, rocket defense. Hey, I'm coming to my left here with my guard out in front of me. Radmanovic pounding the floor very hard.
Get it into Yao Ming.
17-7 in this quarter for the Lakers. That's why they climb within 8. Plus some missed shots like that for Houston.
Best defensive stance of the night for Kwame Brown. He's in transition. Couldn't find him.
Radmanovich, tough shot, gets it on the iron and drops it down.
There are people here at Staples Center.
Jeff Van Gundy finds his Rockets in big trouble. Ronny Churia leading the charge from the bench. Rockets having trouble even getting the ball across half court.
Alston with Farmar on him, tries to clear some space.
Farmar's done a really nice job here in just limited time in the third.
Bonzi Wells, tough shot, no good, but Yao Ming is there to tip in the garbage.
Houston seems to have gone away, John, from Yao Ming. The early dominance that he has right now, the only thing that he's getting is offensive rebounds.
I think the Lakers are making it a point to get that ball out of his hands.
Phil Jackson doesn't like to double team. He told us he was going to leave Formey and Andrew Bynum on him as much as he can. That's a tough shot there.
Again with the hand right in his face. Yao now with 10 rebounds.
Yao Ming, sorry, John. Yao Ming at that point, 9 minutes in again, looked like he's laboring up and down the floor. See, they're fronting him now, Bill. That's why they can't get the ball in.
Alston takes it right to the glass.
And that's what you do.
And Phil Jackson says enough. Our defense has worked so hard, we just give up a penetrating layup. The Lakers trying to fight back. Great hold off by the Rockets.
ESPN's presentation of NBA Friday, brought to you by the totally new Jeep Compass, freedom in a whole new dimension, and Pioneer, proud sponsor of the Pioneer Pure Vision Las Vegas Bowl.
World's first 4-door, 5-passenger Wrangler. Wrangler Unlimited. A new species from Jeep.
Now appearing on Sunday NFL Countdown. His name may be young, but he's playing like a seasoned vet.
You can't say enough about just pulling the ball down and going.
And LT weighs in on some of the best backs to play the game. Sunday NFL Countdown, 11 a.m. on ESPN.
If you've wished for a Saturn Ion all year, or a Saturn Vue, or maybe a Saturn Aura, here's something that'll make your wish come true today. The Saturn Red Tag event. The price on the tag is the price you pay. And all 2007 Saturn models come with the GM 100,000-mile, 5-year powertrain warranty. It's that simple. See some red, save some green. It's the best time of the year. Look for the tags and get special deals at your participating retailer on all 2007 Saturn models.
Here you go. One Brooklyn-style pizza. All right.
What's a Brooklyn-style pizza?
What's a Brooklyn-style pizza? What are you, nuts?
You tell him, Ma!
It's good pizza, boss. Brooklyn-style pepperoni.
Big slice, big toppings.
Gotta fold it like this.
You call that a fold? Come on, fold it like a man.
I am folding
That's
like
ridiculous.
a man.
Get our new Brooklyn-style pizza with your choice of extra-large sausage or pepperoni for just $9.99.
Get the door. It's Domino's Brooklyn-style pizza.
Fred Hickman here with the Jeep Power performances of Friday night. One of those has to be Paul Pierce of the Boston Celtics. 38-8-9 as the Celtics beat the Denver Nuggets 117-114. They co-lead the division now with the New Jersey Nets. Also, Caron Butler had himself quite a night for the Washington Wizards. 30 points, 9 boards, and it was Boris Diaw, his 5th career triple-double. Ben Wallace, 10, 27, and 6 assists. Let's get you back to John, Bill, and John in L.A.
Did that say 27 rebounds? For Ben Wallace? Did I read that correctly?
Certainly surging Ben Wallace right now. We can only be happy as the Bulls, like the Phoenix Suns, getting to the point where everybody thought they would be at the start of the season. Andrew Bynum now in for Kwame Brown.
Dikembe Mutombo in for Yao Ming. 5 on the shot clock. Kobe's got to go to work. Tough jumper. Rattles it down.
Again, great defense, Shane Battier. There's nothing you can do. One dribble fade away, Kobe Bryant. One of the best in the business.
31 for Kobe Bryant.
And his ability to just put the ball on the floor, 1-2 dribbles, then just get to a stop and rise up, and somebody who's bigger and stronger than he is and still deliver. Truly remarkable.
Had chased away from the basket, now 4 on his shot clock. Shane Battier lets it go with 1. Rebounded by Farmar. Held on to the man with one hand and grabbed the ball with the other.
Shane Battier has kept Kobe Bryant away from the basket all night. Kobe does not have a single point in the paint tonight.
Young man.
Not so fast, my friend.
That's 3 from Mutombo. Young man, you must realize who is behind you.
You see what he did there? He kind of grabbed him around the waist and held him down. But a little veteran move that Phil Walton used to do. Perfect.
Juwan Howard, tough shot is go.
Juwan Howard started for the Rockets for a couple weeks when Chuck Hayes was out. But this second unit that Juwan Howard anchors is doing a nice job for Van Gundy tonight. Bonzi Wells has made a positive contribution.
Kobe Bryant, season opening, and runs right into Dikembe Mutombo, who gets called for the block. Here's School.
The teenager, 19 years old. The hook, you want to keep both hands on the ball. The delivery is just too slow. If he would have just gone right for his sky hook there, but the hand on the hip by Dikembe Mutombo. Too sweet defensively.
Veteran move. Kobe Bryant with it. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the baseline short. Juwan Howard grabs the rebound.
I'll tell you what, Shane Battier will sleep like a baby tonight.
Unfortunately, that will be here in Los Angeles because they play the Clippers here at Staples on Sunday night.
Yeah, too bad. Rich Carlton, such a rough life.
Turnover by the Rockets.
But Shane Battier has made Kobe Bryant work so hard, and that's what you want to try to do defensively against the other team's star. So that by the end of the game, hopefully, fatigue has some factor.
Bynum somehow got that ball up on the iron over top of Mutombo and dropped it down.
Lakers are very fortunate to be this close. They have not won a game this season when they've trailed by double digits in the second half.
Well, they fought their way down by as many as 21.
One of the reasons the Rockets have controlled this game from the outset is that they have had complete domination of low post scoring. Plus 18 against the Lakers, with a total of low post scoring of 40 points for the visiting Rockets, led by the brilliance of Yao Ming.
Short clock again. 4 as Battier has it. Tries to lob it in to Bonzi Wells, I think. Just turns it over. And the Lakers will have it for the final 15 seconds.
The phlegmatic Bonzi Wells.
Bonzi will give himself a try on Kobe. They're going zone. Rockets have gone to the zone.
Farmar drives on it, dish outside to Walton. Puts it on the floor, and Bynum with the strong finish.
Lakers are right there. Unbelievable comeback. And now going to the break. The crowd is into it. Improved guard play and Kwame Brown with Andrew Bynum making a positive contribution for Phil Jackson.
Including what Kobe Bryant has done in the second and third quarters, helping the Lakers outscore the Rockets 25-13 this quarter, the fourth coming up. Tough to put the bait on the hook with those muffs.
When the fish are biting in Santa Monica Bay, you don't need bait.
I got you. You would know. Farmar, as the Lakers have climbed to as close as they've been since the score was 8-2 when they scored their first 2 points of the game.
Kobe Bryant starting the fourth quarter on the bench. 31 points for him. I don't think he'll be over there too long.
Yao Ming needs to reassert his dominance, and right now.
Evans from deep, three-pointer's good. That was
With Yao Ming averaging a career-high 35-plus minutes per game, you would think that they'd be able to get him the ball. He'd be able to work his magic. But the size of Andrew Bynum here.
Yao gets it on the iron, but it won't go. Juwan Howard, though, cleaning up the trash. He now has 10 points.
It's not a great rebounding Laker team. Only exacerbates the absence of Lamar Odom. You mentioned earlier, John, the fact that Houston can't win without Tracy McGrady. The Laker numbers without Lamar Odom since he came here in the Shaquille O'Neal trade. Almost the same.
Alston dumps it down to Yao Ming. Bynum on his back. Turns. Gets some help. Great for Alston. Air ball misses everything. Cook grabs it. And quickly ahead to Farmar.
Great defense there by Bynum.
Luke Walton skies in and gets fouled by Yao Ming.
Such nice ball movement for Los Angeles. Jordan Farmar, Ryan Cook swinging that ball, Maurice Evans knocking down some perimeter jumpers and the fine interior play.
Luke Walton takes him hard to the basket. Goes down hard. Bill was worried over here.
I was just about to say, I'm sure other play-by-play guys have asked you this question, but when you see something like that, as a father, don't you you have to cringe a little?
Generally at the missed shot.
Oh, you know he can get up, right? Missing those shots get you a seat on the bench.
But Luke does have 6 points now, 4 rebounds, and a game-high 7 assists.
Juwan Howard down to Bonzi Wells. Wells steps in, trying to take Walton to the hole. Does.
Give it up on Yao Ming, I guess, at the moment. Trying Bonzi Wells again like they loaded him up in the first half. Nice move there by Bonzi. That's what he does best. He's a posted-up two-guard.
This is not the first time we've seen this Rocket team give up on Yao Ming. Great defense by the big man from Houston.
I'm not so sure he didn't get a piece of that. Bonzi Wells takes it in through a lot of yellow. And one.
Houston has steadied themselves behind Bonzi Wells. Because he can give them that individual offense that when the defense of the other team is really clamping down, Bonzi can say, come on, defense has nothing to do with my game.
NBA TV on Saturday. It'll be Cleveland facing Orlando. Coverage beginning at 7. A couple of the good teams in the East. On TNT on Thursday, Detroit and Cleveland, followed by Washington, Sacramento. Coverage beginning at 8.
Bonzi Wells with 8.6 boards in just 14 minutes, now 9. This guy, you can just load him up, you know. He can score in a low post and stuff. He can draw fouls. He could be a big part of this team.
And he couldn't get in the game for 20 games?
Well, I think there's a little more than we know. What was going on behind the scenes down there in Houston?
Numbers like that will get you out of the doghouse. Only 5 on the shot clock for Farmar. Launches a 3 after stepping in. No good. Bonzi Wells with the rebound.
That and an injury to Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, that helps as well.
Great position, Yao Ming.
Oh, what a left hand.
Too deep right there. Bynum did not allow him to establish close that close to the basket.
Yao Ming closing on his season average right now, averaging 25 a game. He's got 23. The Rockets on a 7-0 run.
Yao Ming 10th in the league in scoring. Kobe Bryant 8th this year.
Bynum blocked by Yao Ming.
7 blocks for Yao.
That ties a career high. Juwan Howard, short little jump shot is good.
They weathered the storm.
Kobe Bryant has got to get back into this game and have that ball in his hands.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen. me and you.
Adieu, adieu to you and you and you.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye to the 2006 models with up to $3,000 cash back or visit Kia.com.
You're with me. Let's go.
Rated M for mature.
Honey,
Yeah?
do you know what this light switch does?
Which one?
The one on the right.
I never used that one.
All right, will you look?
Yep.
On, off, on.
No.
Are you looking?
Yes.
Off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off.
Life comes at you fast. When it does, nobody covers your car like Nationwide. Investments, retirement, insurance.
Nationwide is on your side.
NBA Cares. This summer, players Pat Garrity and Josh Childress journeyed to Shanghai, China for Basketball Without Borders, the NBA's global outreach program. They, along with other members of the NBA family, used basketball to teach dedication, discipline, teamwork, and the importance of leading a healthy lifestyle. The players helped raise awareness for HIV/AIDS prevention and provided the Fusheng School for Children of Migrant Workers with a new work and play center. NBA Cares, continuing a tradition of basketball and service to communities around the world.
Brad Hickman with the Sports Center 30 at 30 update. In NBA action tonight elsewhere, Suns beat the Warriors 105-101. Boris Diaw with his 5th career triple-double. Suns have won 13 straight games. Baseball, Vernon Wells and the Blue Jays have reached an agreement on a 7-year, $126 million contract. However, the deal still needs approval from the Players Union. Such an okay could come as early as Saturday. And Falcons head coach Jim Mora apologized for comments he made on the Seattle radio station yesterday. Mora said he was joking when he said he would leave the Falcons if he had the chance to coach his alma mater, University of Washington. Details after the game on SportsCenter. Right now back to L.A. John.
Freddie, thanks a lot. The Lakers went on a 7-0 run, cut it to 66-63, the closest they've been all night since 0-0, I guess. Houston answers with a 9-0 run. And so right now the lead is back up to 13. Kobe Bryant on the floor.
That run keyed by Yao Ming and Bonzi Wells.
Battier on the bench. They got Luther Head on Kobe Bryant.
Can the Lakers get something going offensively out of the much-needed timeout? It's a tough situation here.
Cook from deep with 4 on the shot clock. Great job to keep that ball alive, and Kobe Bryant makes the play. Evans, though, deserves the effort on that one.
Yep, got him a second chance opportunity there. Kobe Bryant knocks down the 3. The Lakers still in striking distance with just under 8 to go.
If you're Houston, pound it inside.
That's not a good shot.
If Bonzi Wells was flashing to the low post, and Luther had just looked him off and cast off.
Kobe Bryant well off the mark.
Something for Yao Ming. Been working hard for deep position.
There he is, Bill.
If you can't get the ball to Yao Ming, that just means you're not willing to get it to him. Because he can catch.
Kwame Brown.
I mean, 26 years old now. The guy's just coming into his own. He's the face of the upcoming Olympics in Beijing. Kind of spokesperson for the HIV and AIDS awareness over in China, which is still a taboo subject in China. Yao Ming spoken out against the shark fin soup, which is depleting the shark population around the world. Tremendous second effort that time.
Alston goes back in to grab that one from the putback. Smallest guy on the floor. Shouldn't be the guy to go and get it. 13 for him.
But Rafer Alston and Luther Head have played extremely well tonight.
Smush Parker. Nice fake. Gets it up on the glass. Continuation is good. Plus the foul.
Smush Parker, look at the ball. Nice ball fake out.
He went through 4 guys that time.
4 guys. Rafer Alston with a cheapie just reaches in. You're going to hit him hard.
And rarely will you see Juwan Howard make that type of defensive miscue where he had him corralled.
Got to stop the ball.
and then let him go outside the double team on defense. Turnover here.
Parker just positioning his body in the right place. Smush Parker now starting to assert himself.
Jeff Van Gundy going to pull his hair out with that carelessness.
What hair, Bill? Oh, he's got some on the side.
Plenty left there, Jeff.
I'm going to stay away from that with you, John.
Hey, former coach, I can say that.
Kobe gets slapped. Let's check in with Lisa.
Well, John, Smush Parker looking a lot more aggressive here in the fourth quarter. Early in the quarter, he did not look happy when he got pulled from the game, was sitting over on the bench. Obviously, his minutes have gone down this season with the...
So it's up in the air, and I love it. I love parity. I love to see that. And we're going to go into this playoff season in April, and everybody's got a great shot.
The parity,
legitimate shot.
Parity's all out here, though, in the West.
Okay, so I'll just watch the West.
But Shaq will be back.
Yes, that's true. And Allen
and that will change everything.
And AI, if he ends up in the East somewhere, that team's going to have a chance, too.
Yao Ming gets the tap that went off Cook. Let's see. Yep, they're going to make the right call. It's going to be Rockets ball.
Bonus 5 minutes. You got to love it, huh, Bill?
Establish yourself early. Come down, get what you want, not what the defense allows you to take. Have Shane Battier feed Yao Ming on the low block and let him go to work.
The Lakers put Smush Parker in Rafer Alston's pocket. Make it harder for them to work their offense. Yao Ming over top of Kwame Brown, no good. Rebounded by Cook.
Kwame Brown has battled through the frustration, disappointment, and embarrassment of the free throw debacle at the end of the regulation period.
Luke Walton spins, but good D. Great defense by Head. He reaches down and swats it away. 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Well, that was 1 point that got this game into overtime. With Luther Head grabbing Kwame Brown with 59 seconds to go. Crucial clock.
Shot clock.
He beats it halfway down and pops out.
That new ball probably stay in there. All right, the old ball, I'm sorry.
Yao Ming turns and a tough shot on the baseline, dances around, won't stay down. But the Lakers, the little Keystone Cops there.
All the elements favor the Lakers here. Playing at home, Rockets played the heartbreaking game up at Golden State last night.
They're favoring them right there.
Well, that's just a mental breakdown. You can't have two guys diving out of bounds for the same ball.
Yao Ming, quick shot, good.
Just a great touch. Again, Kwame Brown right there, hand up. But the high release of Yao Ming, there's nobody in this league who can go get that.
Yao Ming's ability to get 4 levels of energy to come out when he's already tired. Nice post-entry pass, Smush Parker, and they're going to call Yao Ming over the back.
On the ground. 5 on Yao Ming.
Better be careful there.
While you would generally think it's a good idea to foul Kwame Brown, never when it's your star player in Yao Ming.
Luke Walton to Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown takes steps.
Very, very fortunate for Yao Ming there. Good call. He did travel. And Yao, I think fatigue is setting in because he couldn't move at all right there. Kwame Brown. Good idea. Go at him. Try to get that 6.
That was the Lakers' second turnover here in the second half, allowing them to make up that 18-point halftime deficit.
Luther Head with it. Kobe Bryant in his face. Dumped down to Yao Ming.
They're just so slow to get into it. Now they're up against the shot clock and they don't even know it.
Nothing left. And it's 24-second violation.
It's so methodical and mechanical and unimaginative how they get the ball to Yao Ming. And particularly in this town where Magic Johnson, who was the king of creativity, the king of, hey, let's get it going, guys. It's 44-second shot clock. Oh, Kobe Bryant, yes.
Oh, Yao Ming, that's going to be a goaltend. That ball was still in the cylinder, and
I don't know.
Bad decision because that ball was not going in.
It clearly was not going in. But a good call.
Yeah, well, we'll never know, but yeah, it was a good call. But again, back to the Rockets' last possession, we had Yao Ming had the ball in the paint, kicks it out with 6 seconds to go. Be aggressive, take it to the basket, shoot the ball.
But John, they don't give it to him early enough. What a move. Oh.
Rafer Alston earns a trip to the line.
The playground matchup of Rafer Alston and Smush Parker. Whirling dervish in the basket area. Neither team really able to deny much penetration down the stretch.
Houston, that's just their 10th free throw attempt in this game. 8 of 10.
The Lakers, on the other hand, have taken 25. I love that word.
Things that make you go,
And yet Houston with a 58-36 lead with points in the paint. So sometimes the stats don't always add up.
Well, Kobe's taking 13 free throws.
Kobe Bryant flying, and he will go to the free throw line
to make it 15 free throw attempts. It's amazing that the Lakers are even this close. They've been badly outshot by more than 10 percentage points. They've been pounded on the boards by more than 10 rebounds. And those are the two critical statistics, which is why the Utah Jazz are the best team in basketball. Great shooting team, average rebound margin per game, 9 rebounds per game for the Utah Jazz.
Your beloved Jazz went down tonight to the Sacramento Kings.
Really?
How about that?
I missed that game. I've been watching this one.
which is a good idea.
John, you seem surprised by the fact that I was watching this game.
Well, I try to get a pulse on everything that's going on, Bill.
We got a 1-point game here. Rockets. Alston comes up shooting and drops it in. 17 for Rafer Alston, the point guard.
Will the Lakers move without the ball while Kobe has it? Yao Ming just a hair late on that block attempt.
Luther Head winding up with Brian Cook there. Good recognition to get it to Cook down low, and he knocks it in. Big basket there for the Lakers.
Alston.
Oh,
Ron Howard. And that's a double-double for Alston now. That was his 10th assist to go with 17 points.
But the mark of a true champion, Juwan Howard. Now he's calling for help. I'm going to Kobe Bryant. Oh, they're dropping into his zone defense here.
Zone D.
Lakers need somebody at the free throw line.
Don't leave him.
Buries a three-pointer.
Interesting decision there by Jeff Van Gundy to go to the zone. Brian Cook, unbelievable three-point shooter, and that's the guy they leave open.
Alston. They're trying to get it to Yao Ming, but Kwame Brown got his hands on it first.
They keep trying to run this high screen that Yao Ming says. That seems totally ineffective. Unlike that beautiful stroke by Brian Cook, able to tie up the game and force this much-needed timeout. Jeff Van Gundy beside himself.
Keep the zone in the college game, Bill. Why did we ever put it in?
I love the zone defense at the NBA level.
It's terrible. No one knows how to combat it.
It's a great defensive strategy. Forces the offense to come up with new ideas. Eliminates isolation play. And it takes the referees' subjective decision-making out of the game, which is always a good thing.
Okay, then. Well, tonight it's been the Yao Ming and Kobe Bryant show as expected. Yao Ming has been unbelievable. Posting up 31 points, blocking shots. Kobe Bryant taking a lot of shots, not making a lot, but 41 points.
Under extreme duress and great defense by Shane Battier all night long, but to be able to score in Yao Ming's face while Yao Ming has a career-high 8 block shots, leading to the game summary.
44 points, I'm sorry. 8 rebounds, 8 assists, approaching a triple-double himself. If we get another overtime, I can guarantee that we'll probably see one. But Houston dominant in the paint, 58 points, primarily Yao Ming. And this has been one heck of a comeback by the LA Lakers, who looked absolutely dead and buried in the first half. Awful display of basketball, and have come back and given themselves a chance to win this game here in the first OT.
Smush Parker, the only Laker besides Kobe Bryant in double figures. And this was after a first half to forget, where he had just 1 point.
Well, he hit some big shots here late. Big three-pointer to give the Lakers their first lead of the night.
But the patience that these coaches have.
Oh. Again, an out-of-bounds play, Bill.
Battier wide open, doesn't get it. Yao Ming tips it, but Kwame Brown gets it into the hands of Kobe Bryant.
Now the shot clock clearly favors the home team Lakers.
Bryant looking to drive. Oh, over top of Yao Ming with a circus-like shot. 46 for Kobe Bryant.
Right to Yao Ming here. Direct post. Here it comes.
Battier down to Yao Ming. Turns, gets space, drops it in.
Beautiful. Yao Ming.
Tay-to-tay, head-to-head, Kobe Yao Ming.
Come on, let's get 5 more minutes. 5 more, Bill.
I'm all
you busy?
We might end up with a few more than that, the way this one's going. Kobe Bryant with 10 on the shot clock. Outside to Smush Parker. His three-pointer off the mark. Kwame Brown tries to keep it alive, but Juwan Howard gets it, and the Rockets call a timeout with just under 16 seconds remaining.
When Kobe Bryant comes down the lane on Yao Ming, Yao Ming is gonna fade back. You need to attack and force Kobe into a much more difficult fadeaway.
He's got 5 fouls, though, so we need him to be on the other end doing that. The Rockets do. So, therefore, he did back up on Kobe, because if he gets his 6, who's going to score for the Rockets? It's been all Yao Ming.
Well, Bonzi Wells, who somehow can't seem to get into the game.
He's coming in right now, Bill, I think.
Could only hope. Very well played overtime here. Both teams battling through the fatigue.
Great effort here tonight by the Rockets. As you said earlier, Bill, heartbreaking loss last night on a Baron Davis 3. They've played tremendous basketball tonight. And look at the stars.
And for Kobe Bryant to get 46 after such a slow start.
Really?
These are numbers that we saw last year before Kobe hurt the knee. He's certainly a different player this year, but Yao Ming just 2 blocks away from a triple-double of his own.
How about that?
Kobe in the first quarter just had 2 points in the first quarter. SportsCenter's coming up as soon as we are done here.
Lakers defensively need to put all kinds of pressure on the ball to take as much time off the clock as possible.
Oh, he lost the ball. Fell down, and now he's in some trouble getting the ball into the front court. Yao Ming turns, shot. No good.
He banked it. He tried to bank it.
No, he didn't try. He hit the side of the glass, and he still almost went in. But great defense by the Lakers. They pressured, got the Rockets out of sorts. They were in a rush. Yao took the shot probably a little early. 2 seconds left. Still gives LA a chance.
Yao Ming, where does he receive the quick turn?
And was he fouled by Kwame Brown?
A second look.
Oh, look, maybe on the arm.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm with you, John.
Kwame did a nice job, though, of getting Yao out. The turnaround was more of about a 14-footer as opposed to him being in the paint, being able to have a little short 8-footer. So good defense by Kwame Brown. Got a hand up. Maybe got a hand on, too.
Did a nice job, Kwame Brown did, of turning Yao Ming to his left shoulder, where I think he's less effective. When he turns back the other way to the right shoulder, which for right-handed players is an easier turnaround jumper, Yao Ming vastly more effective.
I think by the fact that you saw that ball bank off the glass, that tells you right there he was fouled.
But now it's the Lakers' ball.
I agree.
This is Kobe Bryant. The inbound pass has got to be just fantastic. Lou and Jack enjoying the scene immensely here. But a crisp, hard pass to Kobe. Maybe set a screen for Kobe before he receives the ball to get him open on the move. And then 1 or 2 dribbles and let it fly. You know that Shane Battier will be doing everything imaginable to force Kobe into an untenable situation.
Be wary of Brian Cook in this situation. Okay, I got a feeling.
Be wary of Luke Walton.
Got a feeling.
He's the inbound. And there's not
he's
enough
the
time.
guy.
But there's not enough time.
Sure there is.
Watch Brian Cook pop it straight out the 3-point line.
I'm giving the ball to Kobe.
We've all got to figure that out. Kobe Bryant turns, fires. Oh, no, we're going to a second overtime.
He thought he had it, Bill. We were right behind it. We had a great view, but just a little strong. And we got 5 more. Here's the Staples, baby. Let's do it.
Kobe Bryant taking a well-deserved rest as we'll head to the second overtime, tied at 99. Our second overtime, tied at 99 apiece. Both teams missing their last shots to win the game.
Yao Ming been terrific all night. Had a chance here. Might have got hit on the arm from Kobe Bryant as we see it bank off the side of the backboard.
And then Kobe Bryant gets the ball quickly, goes right away.
That was online. It was just a little deep.
He's had a number of those. Maybe inbound the ball on the other side of his court where Kobe can have a better look at it. Very difficult turn that way. The only guys I ever saw who were really perfect at that, Michael Jordan and Jerry West.
Yao Ming 0 for 3 on the
I was going to say.
Yao Ming's got 5 fouls. Traveling violation.
Yeah, he has had a problem with that. This is the second or third game that I've watched him, and he gets a little anxious and shuffles the feet.
A little bunny hop.
He's played so little basketball in his life. His senior year in high school back in New Jersey, rarely played at all that year. Last year, sat on the bench most of the time.
Yao Ming with it, has the youngster Bynum on his back.
Finally, early in the shot clock where he can do something with it.
Tries to create something, there was nothing there. I think Yao Ming may be getting tired, as you guys have said.
He should be tired. If you're not tired after having played all these minutes as the focal point, then you're not doing your job.
33 shots, 44 minutes of action. I mean, he played 38 last night.
He's played his heart out.
Last night.
He played his heart out tonight.
Kobe Bryant! Wow!
Uh-oh.
Right around the Great Wall.
Oh, another turnover.
Smush Parker with the steal. To head to Bryant. Cook thinks about a 3. Back to Bryant. Walton. Parker for 3. Good!
Good.
The Lakers have their largest lead of the game at 5, and it took the second overtime before they got to it.
Kobe Bryant down the lane. Yao Ming just gets frozen, playing with 5 fouls. He has to be extremely careful. But this ability to throw that down in Yao Ming's face, who already has 8 blocked shots, is a true testament to how great Kobe Bryant is.
And the caveman likes it.
He should.
Big shot. Smush Parker struggled mightily in the first half, but Smush has made some big ones here in the second half. Great swing by Luke Walton. And Smush able to knock down the big 3 to put the Lakers up 5.
Smush is a good story. I mean, undrafted, went to Europe, played at Fordham. Obviously, the program that doesn't have much high profile, although Derek Whittenburg has them back once again. We'll see more players coming out of Fordham to the NBA, but Smush Parker, nobody wanted him. And now, you've seen just how effective he can be in the second half of this game. Coming up after the game at Sports Center with Stan Verrett and John Butcher-Grouse. We're going to ask, can the Suns win the title? Behind the scenes with Bob Knight. And doing quarterbacks for the Falcons. I heard that they're thinking of putting Matt Schaub in and putting Michael Vick at running back.
But the nature of NBA basketball, where the games are endless, that was today that they started this game, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, in the first half of today's game, Smush Parker was 0 for 3, had 1 point and 1 assist. In the second half and overtimes, he's got 5 for 8 shooting, 14 points, and 4 assists for Smush Parker.
In the defense, Walton goes up and he gets fouled. And I think we got a technical foul.
Jack Nicholson giving Gary Zielinski the business over there. Easy, Jack. Oh, my goodness.
Somebody got teed up.
Smush Parker also has 3 steals. Jack Neese, Gary Zielinski. So they're going to call a technical foul on Luther Head. You know, 2 free throws for Luke Walton. Kobe will shoot the technical here.
The ball went into the stands, and I think that was the play. As we see Kobe come down, make a nice feed to Luke. Foul there, and Luther Head smacked the ball down. That ball went into the stands, and that is an automatic technical. Easy call. The right call.
Good hard foul as well on Luke Walton. This Walton, a much better free throw shooter than the one that's sitting between us, John.
I second that.
And these are big, big points. Misses the second one. Yao Ming pulls it off the floor. Alston thought about going right to the basket.
Plenty of time, 3.5 minutes, 7-point game.
Yao Ming fights strong, and this time it's Cook. It comes over and reverses the fortune with a block of his own.
Yao Ming completely lost his balance there. It could have been a traveling violation. Lakers are changing up the defense on Yao Ming and frustrating him here late in the game. What a pass.
Kobe down to Kwame Brown, who misses the chippy.
What a pass. He lost that ball in midair, Bill. Went back and got it.
And then threw it.
And put it on time, on target. Wow, what a pass. And Kwame blows the bunny. Now check out this pass.
Everybody expecting him to shoot. We've seen him put this ball up a lot. He pulled it back in after mishandling it. Kwame, completely unprepared. He was so wide open.
Dumped the ball. 6'11".
Easier said than done. Didn't have balance, didn't have momentum going in his favor. Does not have good hands, does not catch the ball well.
I can't jump over a phone book. If I was 6'11", I'm going to dunk that ball. Again, another turnover.
He's not a great jumper.
6'11", he doesn't have to jump that hard, that high. Right? With his length.
25 Houston Rocket turnovers tonight. Jeff Van Gundy will not sleep well unless they win this game. That's going to be very difficult. Down 7 points with 2.5 to go.
Shot clock is down to 7. Kobe Bryant, fade away. Good.
51. I know.
Oh, it was a dramatic effect.
Exactly.
Where Eagles soar.
51 points, and Houston has got to be sick.
And they totally shut him down throughout the first quarter.
9-0 is the run in this second overtime.
At this point, you simply must double team Kobe Bryant. You cannot let Shane Battier be out there all by himself in isolation. The numbers for Kobe Bryant. 13th career 50-point game, second this season. The first one was that remarkable performance against Utah, where he had 52 points in 34 minutes.
37 shots. He worked hard to get these 51. I'll tell you what. Shane Battier should be commended. He's played him great. Kobe Bryant just has an ability to make the toughest shots in the game. I mean, that's just him. Shane Battier's worked hard, and Kobe Bryant, you got to just tip your hat.
If they win this game, they'll be 10-3 with Kobe Bryant scores 50 or more.
If they win this game, it'll be the first time they've come back from double-digit deficit in the second half to win a game.
How about Kobe's leadership tonight that he's shown?
That was after Brian Cook had blown a play. Ronny Churieff, a real spirited force for this team, and now trying to encourage Kwame, Smush Parker. This is the growth of Kobe Bryant. This is the impact of Phil Jackson, what a coach will do. This is now someone who's 27, 28 years old.
Kobe Bryant, in my opinion, the closest thing we have to Michael Jordan that we'll ever see because of his mind and how hard he competes.
It's an unfair comparison.
No, I'm saying the closest thing we have. I don't want to put any pressure on Kobe.
Alston drives and drops it off the glass.
You're talking Michael Jordan, too.
I know. He's as close as we're going to see. That's all I'm saying.
Lakers will work the shot clock deep. Bryant spinning, turning, dumps it down. Luke Walton got 3 on the shot clock. Somebody's got to shoot. Nobody does. Evans tries to get it off. That's a 24-second violation.
Overpassing. And it looked like it was going so well for Los Angeles. They're up there. They get into their offense early in the shot clock, something that the Rockets have been unable to do throughout the second half collapse. It was an 18-point halftime lead.
Alston again trying to create something. Nice job by Yao Ming. But Kwame Brown comes up with the block. So Yao Ming, who was swatting everything in the first half, has been blocked the last couple of times. And then he can't stop number 24.
Oh, my goodness.
Houston, they need a miracle right now and a complete collapse by the Lakers.
What a
and with the way Kobe's playing, highly unlikely.
Alston for 3, but foul is called on Smush Parker.
Kobe Bryant down the lane. 7 or 8 fakes through 2 defenders, finds a third. Yao Ming a bit late.
The ability to hang and move the ball to where he needed to get it. Just an unbelievable shot.
Alston trying a circus shot.
A very nice position defense by Kwame Brown that time.
That's going to do it right there, I think, boys.
Houston is going to have a very long bus ride back across town.
Parker looking to drive, and then he gets fouled.
2 gut-wrenching losses here in a row. Baron Davis 3-pointer up in Oakland last night, and now tonight to blow a 21-point lead and losing a double overtime.
And then
situation.
on Tuesday night, John, when they came back from 27 down in the 4th quarter, that would have been the greatest comeback in Rocket franchise history. It would have been the greatest 4th quarter comeback ever. Alston is now fouled out. 19 points and 10 assists for Rafer Alston as he goes head-to-head with his New York playground rival, Smush Parker, who's had a huge second half and overtime.
Third 35-15 rebound game this season. Unbelievable.
He's the only player with at least one of those. Turnovers have just absolutely plagued the Houston Rockets here in the second half and overtime. Rafer Alston just fouling out. He has 7 of those, 26 on the night.
John Lucas with the shot off the mark. Kobe Bryant skies for the rebound. Only a 3-second differential between shot clock and game clock, so it's celebration time.
The crowd here at Staples rises as one. What a pass.
Kwame doesn't get it to go. The time is going to run out. And the Lakers are going to come back from 21 down in the second quarter to win in double overtime, 112 to 101 over the Houston Rockets. That's our final score. For Bill Walton, John Barry, and Lisa Salters, I'm John Saunders reminding you this has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. SportsCenter is coming up next.